Oh yeah.
Where's our
What's really
audience?
good? Oh yeah. Everybody's clapping, of course, and laughing and stuff like that. You know, that's not a laugh track. That's actually an audience, and they're laughing right now because I've already said something hilarious. Of course, you know how I do it.
He's so funny.
He's so fucking funny. Oh my gosh,
So
it's
funny.
not his
Oh
looks,
my
it's his
God.
fucking voice and his swag. I'm sorry. All right, everybody.
What's good, everybody? Favorite podcast? Favorite Chronicles.
Podcast of all time. It's my favorite podcast too.
It's mine
I was
too.
like, damn, man, it's my favorite podcast, but they only record like once every blue moon.
Oh God, stop. You're so dramatic.
I'm not dramatic.
He's dramatic.
I'm not. It's literally
Drama.
It's literally how much we've been recording lately. It's okay.
Save
I'm
the
not
drama for your
it's
mama.
not drama. I'm just saying, like, it's facts.
Yeah, last time we recorded was a couple weeks ago, and we posted it like 11 days ago. And then I went out there this past weekend, and we recorded one for yours, but not ours.
Right.
We were going to, I think, Saturday night, but we were like dead ass tired. Like you fell asleep on the couch.
We were actually supposed to on Friday night, but you wanted to go party, so you know we gotta.
I wanted to go party. Oh,
you literally forced me to go party.
I did not actually. Just like I didn't force you to drink 8 old fashions.
You were keeping count.
Yes.
Who keeps count of what another person is drinking?
I do.
It wasn't 8, by the way. I could tell you right now.
It wasn't 8. It wasn't 8. At dinner was like 3 or 4.
At dinner, it was 3.
Had a crown.
Not or 4. It's not or 4. It was 3.
Okay, 3 at dinner, a crown. Then you drank your wife's crown because she couldn't drink it. And then we went to the speakeasy where you had another 2.
Yes. I had 2 at the speakeasy. So I had 3, so that's
like
5.
7 drinks.
That's 5.
That's 7 drinks. You don't know how to. Okay, but 7 drinks total.
Where did I have the 7?
If you had 3 at dinner,
what were the other 2?
The 2 crowns, yours and Erica's.
Right.
And then you had another 2.
Okay, 7 drinks.
Yeah,
in a matter of what, like 4 hours, 5 hours?
No, I'm not judging you. I'm just
I know
saying,
you're not judging me,
but
I'm also saying
you were partying.
I'm also saying that the only reason I was in that position to party was because you wanted to party hard. I said, we were at dinner and I said,
you said you want to go.
Let's vote. Let's take a vote. Who votes we should go back to the house and podcast? And I raised my hand. I said, me. I would like to go back to the house and podcast.
There was also another person at the table who wanted to go out.
And now my camera's fucked
up. Whole thing. Yeah. So it's not all on me. Our wife, because Jimmy and I are sister husbands, our wife wanted to go out. So
she actually didn't vote at all. She was just like,
vote.
As soon as you voted, let's go out. She was like, all right, let's do that.
I didn't vote, let's go out.
She wanted to do whatever you wanted to do because she was trying to appease the guests.
Bullshit. And that's why the guest didn't raise her hand, because the guest didn't want to be the one like, hey, let's go do something that you guys don't want to do.
I don't know if you all could see right now, but
here's the deal. My friend was in town from Oregon and
was in my
at the
town.
Same time. She was in Las Vegas. And I told them, hey, she's here. So they're like, hey, do you want to go meet up with her? And I was like, yeah, that would be cool. We don't have to, but you know, I wouldn't say no to it either. So it wasn't me like, hey, yeah, let's go party. Like fucking after party. Like the adults are out. Cause you know, no, that's not how it went down. So
it's literally never how it goes. It's never Stella's fault, everybody, just so you all know.
It was your fault. I just said you don't be putting the blame on me.
But the blame is on you.
Or the
Because
blame
you
is to
literally are the
share.
reason why we went out and drank instead of
You're a
podcasting.
big boy. You could have gotten home.
Anyways, have you all
Okay.
smashed the like button yet on YouTube? If not,
Probably
then
not.
fuck YouTube. I know they're like, I don't want to do this shit today.
What's up,
Can you
JC?
see? Yeah, what up, JC? Can you see that I'm on the Bang Bros couch right now? I'm on a Bang Bros couch. This is the Bang Bros couch. You never seen like a casting porn or anything like that? Not that I watch those or anything like that.
Well, you know about it, so.
Well, I only know about it because I've been forced to watch pornography in my life. So
forced. He's always forced. You guys notice this trend with Jimmy? He doesn't take any accountability for his choices. He never has a choice. He's always forced.
Listen, Stella. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
I was forced to watch pornography, right? And it's casting porn. All right, so it's when
were you a child?
Was I a child watching porn?
Yeah.
No. Why would I be a child?
Then you weren't forced. It was a choice. You chose to watch some porn. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
I mean, it's free on Pornhub, so you know.
So it was your choice to.
It's all right. First of all, watching porn is never my first choice. Having sex is always my first choice. Watching porn and Jane, that's always my last resort.
So you're blaming your wife?
Yes.
It's Erica's fault that you watch porn. Okay. Just so we.
There I go. Not taking any accountability again.
Zero. None. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just the way it goes. But anyways, so there's porn called casting porn, right? I was forced to watch this. Yeah, I was. I'm not speaking on something that I wanted to do. But anyways, I'm watching this casting porn, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not telling a story. I don't know why I'm telling it like a story. I'm trying to describe what casting porn is so that you all know if you don't know. So casting porn is like there's a ad in a newspaper or Craigslist or something along those lines, a calendar ad or a magazine ad, some kind of modeling ad. And the chick will show up to the casting room where there's a couch where there would be an interview by said director or what have you. And next thing you know, he's like, do you really want this position?
How far are you willing to go to get this part?
How far are you willing to go? And then the next scene, the very immediate next scene, she's blowing him or getting drilled.
Okay. So that makes sense. That couch does look like something you would see in something like that.
Yeah.
In one of those situations.
Leave it to me to have it in my podcast room with the green screen and all that stuff.
I slept on that couch this weekend, and let me tell you, I needed that firmness for my back.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
why?
It was comfortable because I'm old.
Has your back been broken lately?
No, it hasn't. Maybe that's what my problem is. Why I'm such a bitch this year.
This year's just started. She's like, I've been a bitch this year.
I have been a bitch all of 2022. Yeah, no broken backs here. Just, sore backs and from old age and lack of activity. And that couch was what I needed.
No broken backs, just promises. Oh.
And dreams. How's
that? That was a refreshing drink of water right there. So anyways, everybody, because I know you're all wondering, what did I tell you? So I'm telling you all that space is fake. All right. I always say it on this podcast. China just put up an artificial sun, everybody.
Did you read why they are doing this?
Why are they putting up artificial suns that look like real suns? That got me wondering, what the fuck is the real sun, if it's even real at all?
So they're trying to, it's like nuclear fusion. They say that is the best way for us to generate clean energy. The raw materials that they need to do this are found in the ocean, and it doesn't produce any harmful radioactive waste Hence why it is extremely environmental friendly alternative for energy. That's the whole point of the artificial sun. Allegedly. I know you
Allegedly.
don't believe that. I know you
I
believe
don't
space
believe
isn't
anything.
real. We're all in this like dome where people are
Definitely
controlling
are.
us. We're in a simulation. I know that's what you believe, but I'm telling you what, the internets have told me
The
regarding the
internets,
artificial sun.
the articles, and the
Mhm.
people who are in the know in some kind of form or fashion.
Or the people who are trying to convince us otherwise.
Seriously though, does it not make you wonder at all about maybe how real is the actual sun if they're able to put suns
I
in the sky
believe the
and
sun
look?
is very real. I 1000% believe the sun is real.
I'm glad you do.
Um,
Wouldn't it be some shit though if it's like the same shit that they're putting up there right now?
They're got to switch the
Because you
sun
wouldn't
out
know the
because the
difference.
fucking bulbs are almost out, so they got to switch it out.
Yeah, the sun's bulb is almost out, so they got to switch it.
Yeah.
And then
How often do
everybody's
you
like,
think they change that bulb?
well, probably once every 50 years or something like that. And then they do some kind of like Men in Black flash with a pen, and
Right. They
you
get
know,
us all that way.
they get us all that way,
Mhm.
some kind of way, something in the sky. Obviously, it's not going to be a pin. They can't get everybody with a pin, but something along those lines, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Lucho says it's just another step in China's 100-year plan for world domination.
I agree. It probably is, just like Bitcoin is.
Mm-hmm.
Another step in the direction of China's domination of the world. They got US in the headlock right now.
Oh yeah, they've been
They're
at us
making
in
artificial
headlocks.
suns. I mean, shit. Once they're able to, if it is for cleaner energy and what have you, like damn, like man, they're definitely miles ahead, many miles ahead. But
Well, here's the thing. China is one of the oldest civilizations, like nations in the entire world, right? The
right,
United States is a baby compared to like the world. We are a relatively new nation and we are so fucking far behind, and it's so obvious in all the things, like the way we think, the way we treat each other, this whole like cowboy
getting rid of
mentality,
COVID.
coal and gas, like, and oil, like it's crazy.
Hasn't China got rid of COVID? Like they don't wear masks or nothing like that.
Well, I just read that there's this one city where they had like a little COVID outbreak, so they forced the entire city to get tested and then quarantine. And all the people who have it, I don't know what happened to them, but they're like, Americans complain over here about their rights to breathe fresh air, which nobody took away from them, but whatever. That, how I feel. I think masks work, so I think they do their job. I think they reduce your risk, which is what the purpose is, right? But we're not the craziest country out there. People are fucking wild.
I have 5 boosters, so I'm not tripping anyways, but I do feel you on that.
That's why Jimmy glows in the dark.
I glow in the dark? Am I glowing right now? Do I got that glow?
You do.
I got that glow like a pregnant woman right now.
No, you got that glow like you've been playing in fucking nuclear ponds.
In nuclear ponds.
Yeah.
On the internet. The rabbit hole.
Where all that water runoff goes.
Yeah. I just don't understand like why you like don't wonder at all. Like you are always like it's just what they say it is. It's some kind of way to produce clean energy. Like you don't wonder at all. Like seriously though, like let your mind wander on the pod today, please.
You You speak to me as if I don't consider these perspectives. I do and I don't. I don't allow, like, do I have the imagination to allow myself to consider all these other possibilities? Like, yes. But I also am a very, like, logical person. And that's where I ultimately default to, is I guess what I can say. Sure, I can imagine all kinds of fucking possibilities for who we are and what we're really doing here. It's very philosophical, right? You can go off into these, rabbit holes you create yourself. Especially if you're in like an, what is it, alternative state of mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever substances or whatever. It's easy to do, but at the end of the day, I'm going to default to logic. Like, that's just not what it is. And if it is, I'm a very show me person. You're not going to convince me of something unless I can fucking touch it, see it with my own eyes. You know what I mean?
Touch this. It's like 6 times hotter than the sun, apparently.
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere near that. But
I wonder how long it was in the air for. I didn't see that part.
I mean, don't you think it would have made the world hot if it's that much hotter than the sun?
I mean, yeah, if they
Don't you
turned
think
it
we would
up
have all felt like some kind of heat wave, some kind of like weather anomalies as a result? Here's what I think
absolutely.
humans need to stop doing.
If they turned it up, yeah.
Humans need to stop playing God.
There you go.
Science, this is where curiosity takes us, right? And curiosity always kills the cat. Like, they just did the heart transplant from a pig to a human being. Cool, but also like, ugh.
They put a pig heart in a
pig
human
heart
being?
in a human being, yeah. And it was
Did it work?
successful. Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's a few animals that are like anatomically like similar to humans, right? Pigs are one of them. They have like the same kind of like chambers in the heart the way that we do. The way their arteries are, like, it's
so
like our heart.
When people eat pigs, they're damn near eating human?
Yeah, that's, I think, one of the big reasons why some religions are like, don't eat pork.
Because it's too close to human.
Uh-huh. And pigs are actually incredibly intelligent.
Pigs are intelligent. Not like
they're smarter than dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I would have to be on a farm to know this. Because I would never know that. The only thing I know about pigs is that
they make bacon.
They make bacon and and they also fertilize the dirt. Right?
They what?
They fertilize dirt and what have you.
They can eat a human body in a matter of minutes if it's cut into 6 pieces as well.
That's a very random fact that you have in your brain.
It is a very random fact. I hope there's no serial killers listening to this, getting any ideas.
Where did you find this fact?
How do you know this? You should seek help.
I'm a little concerned that you were under the same roof as me over the weekend.
It's actually okay. So I think there's this YouTube channel called That Chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who hosts it, every episode is a different killer. One of the people he talked about, that's how he disposed bodies. If you chop it up, a human body up into 6 pieces, and you feed it to pigs, it doesn't take them very long to actually eat the whole body.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you guys are curious on these stories, these murder mysteries, and all those things, that chapter on YouTube is the channel for you.
I guess I know what to think if I ever go to somebody's house and they have a random pet pig in the backyard. And I'm gonna be like, I'm staying away
These
from
people
your
be
ass.
killing people. Yeah. No. A lot of people have pigs as pets. They think that here's the sad thing is there's no such thing as a mini pig. Mini pigs are basically Lucho knows that chapter.
Baby pigs.
They're they're babies, and what they do is they starve them to keep them small. But once you feed them the way you're supposed to feed a pig, it actually gets really big. There's literally no such thing as a mini pig.
Wait, so if you don't
Another
feed a
random
baby
fact.
pig, it won't grow
It
in
won't
any kind of
grow
way?
yeah, but that's not good for the pig. So don't do that. Don't be an asshole.
I mean, I would never own a pig anyways, but I
I
barely want to
totally
own a
would.
pug.
I want a pig. I want a cow. Like, I want these, and I want them to like cuddle with me. Like, I'll have them in my house as long as I can.
If I had it up to me, I wouldn't have any animals at all. None.
Oh, but Rosie's okay. So your fucking cats kept me awake the night before I had to go to come back home, and I was like, I had my alarm set for 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
At first, at like bedtime, I think you were already asleep because Erica came out and she had her mask on her face, and I told her, bye and thank you and what time I was leaving and all that. But I think you were already asleep. And so then she closed the door. I closed the door because I was going to sleep with the kids. And
Mm-hmm.
then Rosie was meowing at your door. Erica let Rosie in. Then Jasper came to your door. Erica let Jasper in. I don't know how long she let them in for, but she let them out, right?
Right.
And then they're meowing at Ari's door, which is the room we were sleeping in. And I'm trying to ignore it. I'm thinking, okay, Jimmy or Erica are going to let them back in their room.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all were dead because I don't think you guys heard it. It was going on forever.
I was in a deep sleep. I was definitely in a deep sleep.
Opened the door, let Rosie in, closed it, laid down. Then Jasper meowed at the door, and I was like, fuck my life. I got up, let Jasper in. Jasper ran up to the top bunk and slept with Gavin. Rosie came underneath the blankets and slept with me and Abigail. And then my alarm went off, and I was like, this
Gotta drive
was
already.
rad. I gotta drive 4.5 hours home. So sick.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why my cats are not allowed in the room. They will keep you up all night. I don't know.
I know mine are the same way. I lock mine out and they'll like scratch underneath the door and tear the fuck out of the carpet. They don't stop. They woke me up so many times last night. I had my alarm set for 5 to go to the gym this morning. Didn't go because these assholes had me up at 3. I was so fucking tired.
Cats, everybody, don't get them.
Don't get them.
Don't get animals at all. Like, I get it. It's cool to have pets, but
it's also not cool to have pets. Like,
it's also not cool because there's just so much that goes along with it. Like,
it's like having a toddler.
I just got done picking up all the dog poop in along the rocks in the backyard, and that wasn't fun. I'm like, dude, like when Gizmo's in dog heaven, I'm not getting another dog.
Yeah. He's so cute though. He just wants
love. He is cute. He is. He's a nice dog and all that.
He's a good dog.
All the things that come along with it is just like, I don't need animals. I don't.
I know. See, that was the thing. I was looking, like, I know this sounds really bad and this makes me a really bad person, but my cat, Renesmee, she's about to be 10.
Right.
And so cats live like 16, 18 years, some shit like that. I was like, okay, 8 years tops to go, like I was getting excited. And then fucking Loki shows up and I was like, God damn it, there goes another 18 years of my life. Son of a bitch.
I would get rid of Loki if I was you.
He's such a little shit.
It sounds like too much of a headache.
He is a monster. He's a fucking certified monster. He just chewed up my phone cord again yesterday. There is another. I only have one phone charger left, so fun times for me.
Did you hear that Drake puts hot sauce in his condoms? Why would he do that? Did you hear about this? Some chick is suing him because allegedly he put hot sauce in a condom before having sex with her.
In a condom? Yeah. Wouldn't that sting him?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, wow, that's a weird kink, Drake.
Maybe they had just got done eating hot sauce and then transferred it to the genitals while performing oral.
Here, let's see. Let me see. Let me get my facts straight here. Let me see what it says.
Lucho, if you're still there, can you confirm any of this story?
He literally just posted too on Instagram.
Drake
like a quote.
I don't follow. I'm not trying to be on Instagram right now.
No.
I'm taking a break till I turn 37, which is in like 2 weeks.
Oh wow! In 2 weeks, huh? Are you looking forward to your 37?
I always look forward to my birthday. It's like a holiday for me. It's my favorite day of the year. Even though I never do shit, it's still like my favorite day. A year older is a huge blessing to me. A lot of people don't make it to 37. I'm happy to again make it to another birthday. If I do, it's still 2 weeks away. Who knows? But I think too, as a woman, as you get older and you become more independent, you just kind of like feel a certain way about yourself. And like every single year, I feel like I look better every year I get older. I'm more confident. I'm more independent. I'm more like unapologetically myself.
She's spitting.
And so 37, fuck, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to 40. Lord willing, right?
So, all right, so I'm gonna read from the Shade Room right now, everybody. So it says Drake seemingly. All right, what did Lucho say?
He said he put hot sauce after and threw it away so it would kill the sperm.
I don't understand though. Why would he do that? And why would she be suing him for that?
Yeah, if he's putting in hot sauce on the condom and throwing it in the trash, like,
I don't understand.
She tried to inseminate herself. Well, that's her bad.
Yeah, that's her bad.
How are you gonna go fish the condom out of the trash can to try to get his sperm to get your gold digging ass pregnant, and now you're mad at him because he put hot sauce on it and jokes on you?
Hey, he's funny as fuck though for like that's just hilarious. Having that trick up his sleeve.
That like, is fucking hilarious.
Imagine looking in his nightstand next to the bed and you just got done getting fucked by the champagne poppy. And you're like, you know what? Let me see what's inside of his nightstand. And there's condoms, KY jelly, and some fucking hot sauce.
And some motherfucking tapatio. I want to know what kind of hot sauce. Was it Cholula?
This matters.
It does matter.
Drake, what kind of hot sauce do you got in your nightstand?
We should put a poll. Like, what do you guys think? What hot sauce do you think Drake put in the condom?
Or imagine going to Drake's house and being like, hey, bro, you down for some burritos tonight? And he's like, yeah. Then you guys bring the burritos back and you're like, hey, Drake, you got any hot sauce? And then you remember the story. And then you look at Drake and you're like, never mind.
He's like the type to have the fucking holster on his belt for fucking hot sauce. Just whip it out real quick.
Like every bottle of hot sauce in Drake's kitchen is questionable. What did you touch before you grabbed this hot sauce?
All right, this got dick on it.
Right.
Lucho thinks it's red hot or crystal.
Red hot or crystal sauce for Drake. I don't know, man. Drake looks like he eats hot sauce from fucking Baker, California
It's
at the
all
alien
it's
beef jerky
fucking
shop.
paste picante. Mild in the jar, Tostitos.
He
You
gets
can't
the
waste no tapatio, Lucho says.
he gets the hot sauce with like low key cartoon memes on them, like Jackass fucking hot sauce, or you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever seen those hot sauce bottles and there's like funny shit on the bottle? You would know if you went to the alien beef jerky spot in Baker, right
The one
outside
that I
of
saw
Las
out
Vegas.
there, yeah, I didn't go there. I have a hot sauce from a local hot sauce maker here in San Diego called Sauce Master Shoddy.
Okay.
And I haven't tried it yet, but it looks pretty good. It's like habanero and like passion fruit. I don't know. I'm excited. I might try it sometime and I'll let you guys know. I'm going to holler at Drake too.
Don't let Drake get his hands on it.
Tell Drake to holler at Sauce Master Shotties for that hot sauce.
And then he says in a very cryptic caption on Instagram, he says, "You can have your 15 minutes of fame. I'll take the other 23 hours and 45 minutes." Okay. You know, he's mad right now. He's like, "Damn, why you got to tell on me?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Now my friends can
bro, I mean, why are you just fucking anybody? You didn't know her very well, clearly, you know, like you're at a certain level where you should know, like, I'm sure they have to sign like non-disclosure agreements, right? When hooking up with celebrities. I feel like I've heard that before. I'm not positive, but it's like, you don't know who these people are. You're just fucking them. So that's your bad too. Like, that's the gamble, you know? That's the chance you're taking.
Yeah, that is the chance you're taking. I feel like you're better off just getting married, laying back, laying low, and you don't have to worry about none of those things. You don't have to have hot sauce.
You know what Drake doesn't have to worry about?
What's that?
Drake, if you hollered at me, I'm not your type. I'm not thick enough, but I'm fixed. So you don't have to worry about that. I don't want any more. Not from you, not from you, not from you. Nobody.
Stella, you've been really groupie status lately for celebrities and athletes. I don't know, man.
No,
what's been going on with you? She's like,
first of all, I told him
this year I'm gonna go dig on a fucking athlete or a celebrity. Okay, I see you, girl.
No. Here's what I said. Live. I told them that I thought Darren Waller was hot, and now I'm a jersey chaser, apparently, somehow.
No, you literally went down a list of like 5 other guys after that. And you were like,
I was telling you players on the Raiders that I thought were hot because we were driving by the stadium. You
basically just told us that you're fucking about to get on your gold digging
status. That I'm a heterosexual woman who finds men attractive, and we were driving by a stadium of first a fucking team. So I said, these are the players that I think are hot on this team. Now I'm a fucking gold digging jersey chaser groupie. All right, that's so that you need to stretch before you reach that far. You're getting too old.
Get the Crocs. Yeah. For all the people that are coming into this podcast right now for the feet.
Lucho says he usually makes them sign an NDA, so I assume he was drunk when he bring her back to the telly. And then he said, Stella, on that Kanye workout routine, I see you, playa. You about to see me, playa, because I am on the workout routine.
No, you're not, because I invited you to fucking work out with me when you're here.
When did we have time to work out?
Both days you were here.
Which days? At what time? I want to know at what time. The time, the day that you slept in till like 10:30 and wanted
Who
to
sleeps in when they have company over? That's fucked up.
Jimmy does. Jimmy does. The day that I was up at 8 thinking we were going to work out because the night before you and Erica said you wanted to work out in the morning, or
you talking about Wait, are you talking about the day that you dragged us out to go have 10 cocktails?
I dragged
The
you
morning
guys
after
out.
that?
Y'all
Is that
hear
the morning
this,
you were
right?
thinking we were
You
gonna work
guys
out?
know. You can say all you want. You can frame it all you want. Everybody fucking knows that that's absolutely not true.
Okay, first of all, new year, new me. I don't even drink no more. And
Oh,
then Stella
really? Because
comes
Friday
through.
night he had 7. It looked a whole lot like he was drinking.
You know what that did to my New Year's resolution? It pushed it back a week, Stella.
No, here's what it did. You didn't have the discipline, and now that's my fault.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
I'm not liking your tone right now.
I don't love yours. So
You're gonna have to get whooped.
I'm gonna have to what?
Get whooped
By who? That?
by the swagged out Jimmer
Jimmer and his Crocs.
in my
You know what? Me
Crocs.
with your Crocs. This is like the softest shoe ever.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hard as fuck in my Crocs. You don't like these Crocs? You don't think guys in Crocs are cool? Honestly.
I'm all about a man who's down with the comfort.
Give me your take on Crocs. Seriously. Give me your take on Crocs.
I was wearing them before they were fucking popular. I love Crocs. This is it. I got mine when they sold them at the fucking drugstore on the little rack. When they were like, Croc wasn't like a brand the way that it is now. Yeah, that's when I bought them. Got, a ton of heat for it. People talking shit. And now look at all of you motherfuckers buying your Crocs and dressing them up like a fucking charm bracelet.
I feel like I have to cross my leg over my other leg when I wear Crocs. I don't know why.
You gotta
not
cross
like a woman,
cross
but
it
like
right
a
though.
guy.
I feel like you gotta cross it the right way.
I feel more sophisticated when I wear Crocs.
That's not a sophisticated cross of the leg. That's a showing your balls.
I don't have nobody in the room with me right now, so you're right. My balls are hanging out right now.
You know what? And it's a good thing that this camera isn't facing slightly lower on you.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was, you all would see my left nut.
It would be a ball cam. A ball cam podcast.
A ball cam podcast.
Yeah.
Now we're fucking churning the ideas. That's what I'm talking about.
We really are. This is
You
brainstorming at its finest.
You see the clickbait, the clickbait thumbnail that I did today? What you think about that?
Artificial sun?
I know. I'm trying to get clicks here, doing all I can to garner attention, everybody. I'm going to start showing my balls for real.
I have to decline that.
You should have answered it. We could take this call together on the podcast.
It's my cousin Angelica. You want me to take it?
Yeah, take it. Let's see what she's talking about.
Hi, I'm podcasting right now. Like right this second.
I should call her and bring her on the pod right now on my phone.
Huh? Yeah, literally. Like we're live right now on YouTube. I know.
Is that Sonia?
Oh. No, they're not on YouTube. I have a privacy screen. Don't worry. Okay. Love you. Bye.
That was so
my cousin Angelica, who listens to our podcast. Her and her husband, huge fans of the Side Friend Chronicles. They live in Oregon. Nice.
Shout out to those Oregon peoples, those Oregonians, the origamis. What would you call Oregon people?
Oregonians. That's what
Nevadans,
they call themselves.
Californians, and then what do they call Oregon people?
Oregonians.
Oregonians.
Mm-hmm. Hillbillies.
I don't like it. I'm gonna have to say no to that.
Well, they didn't ask you, but go ahead.
Did I tell you that the bar that I was telling you about the story about how they gave me the name Dusty?
Yeah.
Did I tell you how the bartender that started all the drama with Dusty, that she told me that I was bagging on the bar. When did I bag on the bar? I never bagged on them, did I?
No.
I wasn't bagging on them. I was talking about how they bagged on me, right?
Yeah. Why did
And
she listen to the
defamed my
podcast?
name. They defamed my name, got everybody calling me Dusty and Musty, and everybody
Well, I
laughs at me
hope you
when I go in
shower
the
before
bar.
you go.
Well, I don't go in
Yeah.
the bar no more because I don't drink. But when I did go to the bar, they would be laughing at me. And I'm like, this is crazy. I never said anything bad about the bar. They told me they were going to 86 me for talking about the podcast. I mean, talking about the bar on the podcast. And I'm like, that is bananas.
Well, they
Me.
can 86 you because you're not drinking anymore and you don't want to go to that dusty, musty ass bar anyways. I'm bagging on the bar, so 86 me. Shit.
Hey,
Fuck
real
yo,
talk
dusty
though.
asses.
Yeah, dusty ass bar up over
Dusty
there.
ass
Your
bar.
wings over there aren't
Are
even good. First of
musty.
all, the wings at that bar
Not
taste
good.
like
Doo-doo.
straight up ass.
Mhm.
What kind of oil you guys got back there?
Booty oil.
They're for sure about to 86 me now. They're gonna be like, oh. I was like, shit. I don't be talking shit about y'all. But apparently I do. So whatever. It is what it is. Hey, look, everybody.
He'll leave a good Yelp review. How about that?
I'm a really good Yelper. My reviews are honestly, they're top notch. They're honest. What else could I say other than
So
that?
if you're
They're
dusty,
honest.
if you're not dusty, a dusty ass bar, then you got nothing to worry about.
That's true. That's true.
The shoe fits.
See, I would go there wearing what I'm wearing right now, some basketball shorts, a shirt, and some Crocs.
That's a dusty ass outfit to wear to a bar.
I understand. But it's a local neighborhood bar though.
So you don't think they deserve the respect of you putting on some fucking pants?
I want them to see my balls.
Okay, that's very dusty of you.
How is it dusty of me? Like, what's wrong? All right, time out.
You want them to see your balls.
Listen.
Don't nobody want to see that shit.
You think that I'm actually being serious about me telling you that I want them to see my balls? I don't actually want them to see my balls, okay? Because that would be
you're gonna wear shorts and Crocs, and then when you wear Crocs, you sit like you were just sitting, and then your balls will inevitably show.
Like, who brought that guy to the show?
These are your words. These are all your words. I'm just telling you.
I walk in the bar and they're like, hey, who you here with today? Just me and my balls.
You think he's here with anybody dressed like that? Nope. Nobody's wondering. Nobody's wondering who you're here with. They know.
That's fucked up. You got me wanting to take the Crocs off now. You're roasting on my
house. Wear your fucking Crocs. Just don't wear them to the bar.
I can wear Crocs anywhere I want. First of all, Crocs are literally for G's.
It's appropriate for me. Say a guy asks me out to dinner. Should I show up in Crocs?
I think so. Why not?
What do you think he's gonna get this message that I'm dusty?
No, I think he's gonna think that you're
kind of first impression?
Like a hardworking woman or something along those lines.
That's the impression.
Like, she might be like
for the 3 people watching this right now, can you guys comment and tell me whether or not what your first impression would be if I showed up to a first date in the comfort of Crocs? Whether I'm wearing jeans or leggings, can I wear Crocs to a first date? Dinner. I'm going out to dinner.
Out though. You're talking about going out to dinner in a fancy date. I'm literally talking about going to a local neighborhood bar wearing Crocs.
What if it's just like a pizza place? I don't know. Like, it's not like a 5-star restaurant. I've never been taken on a date to like a 5-star restaurant ever in my life, especially a first date. Actually, I've gone on two nice restaurants in my life, but it wasn't like a first date. And I'm saying a first date, what guy takes a girl out to something that expensive? Am I just fucking with the wrong guys?
I feel like I've done it before.
Have you? Have you treated someone? Well, because guys are like, there's this whole debate, right? When you take a woman out, like the whole who's paying thing.
Right.
And there's a lot of guys that don't want to take a girl out to a first date. They don't want to pay for the whole thing, and they definitely don't want to take her somewhere expensive if they're expected to pay for this first date, right? Am I wrong?
I really don't understand how that's even a debate, though. Like, guys, hands
I
down,
don't
should pay
know.
for the first date.
I don't know how that's
Well,
a
whoever
debate
asked who
either.
to go on the date. Like, if the
Right.
girl asked
Right.
guy to
Who
go on a date,
offer?
then she should definitely pay. But if
Right.
the guy asked her to go on a date, then he should pay. There should never be like a, hey, let's split this bill thing. Like, that's, I think that if it doesn't go your way and it doesn't really pan out the way you were hoping, then you just got to kind of take that payment of the dinner as a loss. Like,
But
okay,
yeah,
you know
it's
what?
like it's kind of an investment in your possible future, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Or in the possibility and chances of getting laid. You know, one of those two, like maybe the future or getting laid, right? So if it doesn't go your way, then you know you just got to kind of chalk that cost.
you should never, ever, 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 ever expect something. It's not a transaction. Okay, like
A lot of
we're
people go
not.
on dates though to have like one night stands too, though. You know,
A lot of men do.
a lot of men and women
They
have
go on dates to
expectation of
have
sex
one
a
night
lot
stands. I
in a
know
lot of
that there's a lot
scenarios.
of women I've heard that go on dates with men just to get free meals. That's fucked up.
See,
You
that is fucked
bitches suck. I'm not with that shit. But for men to go out on dates with women expecting that because she ordered the steak and he paid for it, and now she's got to fucking offer up her filet, like that's fucked up too. Like, I'm not here with it.
It shouldn't be
Like,
expected by
that's
no
not okay.
means.
Like, sex is not a transaction unless it's a transaction. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's understood, this is sex work. You're getting this service for this amount of money. Then there's sex is a transaction if that's the case. But if that's not the case, then what the fuck are we doing, people? Women, cut the shit. Stop trying to get a free meal out of dudes. Like, get your
And
life
free
together
drinks at
and
at
buy
the
your
bars
own
and clubs.
fucking dinner or cook something. And dudes, she does not owe you the pussy just because you bought her a meal.
Yeah,
That's that.
I mean, I agree. I
Okay,
agree
that's
with
all.
that.
That's it. That's everything.
That's fair. I feel like that's a
It
fair
is
thing to
fair.
say.
It is fair.
However, if she wants to give it to him after taking her out to dinner, then
Her
why not?
choice. Do not
Her
coerce her.
choice.
Do not, make her feel like she owes you. None of that. Like, if it's not a yes, it's a no. If it's if she's apprehensive, it's a no. I don't know why this is so hard for you guys.
Well, see, the point of all this though is just saying that, you know, there is expectations sometimes. That's just what it is. You know, sometimes there is and sometimes they're not. But whether or not it goes your way after dinner, you know, you got to just chalk it up. You know, whatever the cost of dinner is, if you asked her out, you got to pay that. And if she asked you out, then she's got to pay that. And if the outcome of that scenario, of that transaction right there, doesn't go your way, then it is what it is. Right.
Right. And people are just so fucked up. Why can't people just like be transparent? Like
It never
state your
works that way.
intentions.
It
Stop
doesn't
wasting
work that way.
people's time. Like, just because she doesn't want to just casually date you or fuck you doesn't mean you go and you lie to her and you make her think maybe there's a chance just because you want to fuck her. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
see, the problem with
men,
being super transparent, like straight out the gate, is that
she
they don't
might
want
not
to.
be with it.
She may not be with it
Okay, so but here's the thing, like,
unless he plays the role of a nice guy first. Because if he tells her like,
she's not. Here's the thing, she's not okay. As long as he pretends that he's into me, I'm okay with fucking him. She fucks him under the guise, like under the impression that he's being genuine, and then
mhm,
she fucking fucks him, and then He got
He's a
what he
bitch.
want. He's fucking, you're right, exactly. He's a coward. You're using love and this idea of a possible future just to get sex from her. That's fucked up. It's
See,
super
the
fucked up.
guy in that scenario really wanted to sleep with her, so he was willing to put up an act
So, but
so that he can get the
But
ass.
here's the deal. Like, if your intentions are you just want to fuck and her intentions are she wants a relationship, then you need to be a fucking man and let her go.
That's true. I
I
agree
know
with
you
that.
want that specific pussy because you're attracted to her and you're intrigued and that's who you want, and like y'all have this like power, like domination, you know what I mean? But like, stop being a piece of shit, let her go and go be with someone who wants just that from you as well. Like, people need to be very clear with their intentions and not cowards, and like lying to get something from someone. That's fucking bullshit. I'm not with that shit.
Has that ever happened to you?
Now, oh yeah, for sure. Now, if
Have you
they
ever done it?
both, have I ever done that to somebody?
Mhm.
No.
Okay.
I've never made someone think, oh, we're going to be cool just so that I can get something from them. Like, that's not how I operate.
Okay.
If I'm talking to you and I'm like making you feel a certain way, it's because I'm kind of on that same page with you. But here's the other thing. I'm not speaking to the people who get to know each other and have similar intentions and then do something and then they decide, like,
Not for me.
this isn't for me. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who intentionally seek out that kind of, that like they're being, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Dishonest,
Dishonest.
and in an effort to get something from someone that wouldn't have given it to them if they were honest about their actual intentions in the first place. Like, I know a lot of women who wouldn't fuck this guy if they knew that's all he fucking wanted.
Yeah.
And then there's women who will because they're hoping that the result of that will be you wanting more from them. Like, men use love to get sex, women use sex to get love, kind of a thing. And it's true.
How does one being a guy approach a woman that he's talking to in that kind of way and tell her that that's all he wants without sounding like a jackass?
I mean, there's been plenty of guys. There's a lot of guys too. I mean, ladies, you have to believe him when he shows you what he wants and who he is. There's a lot of people out there, like, they'll be honest but not direct. Like the guy who says, I'm not looking for a relationship. He's not looking for a relationship. And don't think that fucking you is going to make him change his mind. Don't have that expectation, because then you set yourself up to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys who initially will say, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. Or they're not really making an effort to like get to know you or take you out or do any of those things. They're only calling you at like booty call hours, right? They're not taking you out in public. They want to meet you somewhere private. That's not them trying to spend quality time with you. They're getting you somewhere where they can do the thing that they want you for. And then y'all aren't spending the night, right? You're not doing anything after. You're not really talking after. You might talk maybe 20 minutes or something, and then he's tired, so you got to go. You know what I mean? Like, these are all things. Like, if a man wants you, he'll let you know. He'll show you. He'll put in the effort. You know what I mean? Like, he'll ask you out. He'll take you out. He'll try to get to know you. Like, he wants to spend time with you. He'll plan things. Like, men do those things when they want to be with someone. So women also need to like own the shit that they're purposely ignoring because they want him. Doesn't mean he wants you. Like, let him go, walk away with dignity and respect for yourself, and just let it go. Like,
I hope the ladies are listening right now because this is some really good advice.
I hope they are too, but I know that our audience on this podcast is majority men.
I feel like you're a very good advice giver. Good job.
Thank you.
And although that sounded sarcastic, I was being very genuine when I said that.
It did sound sarcastic though, but okay, I'm trying to work on believing you.
Do you take your own advice?
I try to. I don't always hit it 100, but I feel like maybe 80% of the time I take my advice.
And are you right 100% of that 80% time that you take your own advice?
Yes. You got to follow your gut. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the times when some shit goes wrong, it's because you didn't actually listen to yourself.
Right.
You know? So
that makes sense. Is when you don't listen to yourself. It's that little voice in the back of your head and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go against that little voice. And then it bites you in the ass and you tell yourself, I should have listened to that little voice.
Yeah. There's times where I'm like, God, I'm going to do this. It's against my better judgment, but what the hell? Like, I'm taking a chance, right? And yeah, that never works out. Always stick to your gut and go with what you know.
What is it about the gut?
Unless you don't mind learning the lessons the hard way, you know.
What is it about the gut? The gut tells you a lot. It tells you when to shit. It tells you when you're in some shit.
That's why it's so important to eat healthy, because your immune system also lives in your gut. So like people who eat like shit and just trash, like they get sick often. They're more depressed. They have more anxiety, like poor judgment, right? Like it's a really important thing to listen to and to feed correctly.
Thank you for those athletic greens, by the way.
You're welcome. Have you been drinking it?
Every day since you gave it to me. I mixed it with my protein drink today.
I take athletic greens for over a year now. Every morning I drink athletic greens. It's the first thing I break the fast with. And I love it. It's like it's a multivitamin. It's your probiotic, complex. It's like your digestive enzyme complex. Like that's like mushrooms and stuff. It's your superfood complex. It's all those things. You're drinking water with, because you got to put the powder in the water. So it's a good way to get some water in you. Your vitamin, it has like 75 like essential minerals that the human body needs, all in one. And I drink this every day. And I took this package of it because I had an extra one to Jimmy's house. And now I'm glad to hear that he's actually drinking it. If you guys want free samples, go to my personal Instagram at Estella Bella on Instagram. And in the link in my bio, I have a link to get free samples of athletic greens. It's good shit. And it doesn't taste like pond water. Like most green powders
taste good to me, honestly.
It's really good. Like I actually like it. I remember the first couple of times I drank it, I was like, oh, I'm going to get used to this. But I've had so many different green powders, and this is the first one that doesn't taste like they just scooped the dirt up from the bottom of a pond. So it's literally the best tasting one out there. They're not sponsoring this podcast, but they should.
I agree. They totally should, because you just plugged them and you literally hyped them up.
I would never tell you to drink or take something that I personally wouldn't put in my body. So there's that.
I'm sure you put some things in. Never mind.
Yeah, but I wouldn't not put something in my body and then tell you to put it in yours. I would do it first.
This can be put into so many puns. It's not
Objects.
fun.
This could be objects.
Objects.
Yeah.
Like a
I
dumbbell
also
weight.
drink liquid IV, Lucho. I have that. Especially if I drink alcohol, I will drink some liquid IV. It is comes in clutch. It's a good hangover cure.
I'm taking all
the
the
passion
Stella's
fruit
advice
flavor.
today.
I get the passion fruit flavor. That one's my favorite.
Well, thank you for your passionate advice for the last 10 minutes on many different topics.
I know. I just went all over the fucking place.
Just a fucking gem of a human being over there.
I really am.
Well, everybody, if you want to continue to listen to Stella's great advice, y'all got to go and subscribe to that Bitch Guess What podcast on YouTube, like ASAP, because she's going there next. And I feel like I should tune in.
You should tune in, but we don't do it live.
Oh, you don't do it live?
I should be open to it, though.
You should do it live.
I should do it
live. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't
Two girls talking, like that's a good thing. People would tune into that.
I think people would tune into that. I don't know. We only have like 17 subscribers. We don't have very many subscribers. It's new.
But you also only drop an episode like once a month, so.
No, we do it every other week.
Oh, every other week?
Yeah.
Okay.
We drop an episode every other week. It's me and my cousin Sonia. She was a guest on Chronicles for my birthday episode last year. She's the tits. And we just get on there and we just talk our girl shit. So if you want more insight into the female psyche and all our bullshit, we got you. So plenty more where that shit I was saying earlier came from. And
so make sure you go subscribe to that podcast too. Bitch, guess what, right? That's how you say it.
Yeah, it's bitch. It's B, 3 I's. So bitch, guess what? Yeah.
Bitch, that's what it's called. Guess what? All the rich ass boys.
That's
what? Oh, pause. Hold on, time out.
And it's also on Apple and Spotify. So make sure you guys check it out. If you love me, show me some love and subscribe to my other podcast. If you only love my feet.
I got a way we can get that podcast some more subscribers.
Oh, yeah. And what's that?
Tell Sonia to come on the Plenty of Feet podcast with you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I doubt she will. That's not really her bag, baby.
Hey, I bet you if you put... never mind. All right. Well, I think that's it for today.
Is that it for today? Okay.
Yes. She'll be on the Plenty of Feet pod soon, right?
Yeah.
Probably
for those of you who are missing these piggies, I was on it the other day. So if you didn't watch the last episode, it was the last episode, right? Or did you do another one since then?
I know you can never tell. Yeah, it was the last one.
So the last episode actually was a 3-way with me, Lit.
She deleted her Instagram, by the way. Either that or blocked.
She deleted her Instagram. She did. She texted me today. And Erica, Jimmy's wifey for lifey. Well, our wife. I'll say ours. It was the 3 of us showing our feet for you feet lovers. So we even had like a toe spreading contest for those of you who are into that. It was all soul. Tune in. Make sure you smash the like button on this episode and that one. And if you're not subscribed and you just dropped by, hello, welcome, subscribe. And also, bitch, guess what? Go to that one. Okay.
Hey, shout out to Kieran, by the way. Kieran Fearon.
Shout out to Kieran Fearon all the way in the UK. My feet are fine, Karen. Thank you for your concern. They are not pedicured. They haven't been pedicured in a while. I need to get on that.
Boom. Bow. Thank you all for watching. Well, catch you soon. Tune in to that Bitch Guess What podcast. Stella's going to be dropping later tonight or tomorrow.
And maybe one of these days we'll go live. If enough of you subscribe.
I think that'd be dope. I'm trying to tune in if you go live. So
yeah, I'll talk to her and see if she's down. Maybe you can help me set up like something, our layout and all that shit here, because I don't know how to do it.
That we didn't fucking do while you're here.
I know.
But at least we did something productive.
We did something productive. And, you know, it was family bonding.
It was family bonding.
We had the kids together and everything. So
it was a good time.
It was a good time.
All right, everybody.
So, yeah. Bye, guys. Love you all.
Ciao.
See you next week.